Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, you have the Rhino, and we have some beers to look at. Today's beers, good variety of different stuff, but the first beer is from North Brewing Company. And North Brewing Company is in, North is the Dartmouth one, is it not? Yes, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. This is Malternate Reality, which is a 6.3% alcohol New England IPA. Boom. So, there really isn't anything on here. It's North Brewing Company, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, www.northbrewing.ca. Ingredients: water, malted barley, wheat, spelt, oats, hops, yeast, recyclable. Cheers, your neighbors. So, again, there is a lot of things to say about craft beer and their cans, and what their cans used to be to what they are now. There used to be a lot more info on a craft beer can. There isn't much on it now, and I'm sort of okay with that. Is there anything on Untapped about this? It's a wild New England IPA. Super hazy and juicy. I've had 8 friends tap it in with a 3.68 out of 5. There is 2.7K tap-ins at 3.83. Let's just see who. Todd Beal, of course. Michael G. Parker Edwards. Eric S. Brian. Travis. April Tybalt. And that's going all the way back to 2019. So this beer has been brewed for a while. 2018. Joe had this in 2018. Kamal had it back in May of 2000. So this beer has done the rounds. From the cans I was looking at there, the artwork has changed quite a bit. The ABV looks like it stayed the same. I don't know if the recipe has stayed the same. To have stayed the same for 6+ years would be pretty good. A lot of breweries will tweak their recipes. Won't always tell you they've tweaked their recipes. I think that's one of the things with craft beer. And when we talk about craft beer being, it having a problem with consistency. Part of the consistency is whether or not you buy all the same ingredients all the same times and you use the exact same amount each time. But also the fact that it's hard to get the exact same, malt with the exact same sugar levels and everything. Because every batch is going to be slightly different. So it's really hard to have full control over everything. So things change. And sometimes you can't get something, so you substitute something. And sometimes the temperature's too high. And a lot of people that don't brew don't realize just how important the temperature is in the fermentation process. So it's a weird thing. It is hazy crazy. There is bright white head and it's stuck around. There is a snap, crackle, pop. We'll give her a sniff. We won't sniff from the jar first. We'll sniff from the can first. Appropriate. Apricot, mango, passion fruit, papaya. A little bit of resininess, a little bit of pine. Really, here's the one thing I'm going to say about New England. All IPAs, there aren't a lot of them that are using different hops nowadays. There's so many of the exact same hops being used all the time, and it really puts a damper on what you get out of the beer, I personally personally think. Out of the glass, not much. A little bit of that fruitiness and a little bit of the pininess. Cheers. Oh, that's rather nice. Yeah. I mean, is it the best New England IPA I've ever had? No, but is it juicy? Is it fruity? Is it hazy? Is it well balanced? Yeah, it legitimately is. And I go into these beers, these styles going, I don't think I'm gonna like this. And when I do like it, I get really excited. I'm like, oh yeah, that was really good and I didn't expect it to be. This is a really, really good beer. Orange, pineapple, papaya, even some apricot. It actually kind of tastes like Five Alive with some bitter pininess and resininess. I quite like this, and it's 6.3% alcohol, and I would say that's a very, very dangerous beer because I don't taste much on there. Easily an 8 out of 10 on that. I'm really liking it. So pretty sure this might be my last beer from North Brewing Company. And they did pretty well with every one of them. Thank you guys. Bye. Oh, I can't reach you. I gotta get up.